Hello? You like my transition? Nobody commented on my cool transition last time I was streaming. Or maybe they did and I just didn't pay it any mind. Would you like it? The little dog running. And then he runs into the wall and then he like splats and then there's the next screen, yeah? Yeah, hey Kevin, and no, I did not see that message, Kevin. I did not. Hi. Can you do it again? You clicked away. Okay, I do it again just for y'all. Ready? Boom. Look at the little husky that runs to the screen, see? Meow. Ain't it cool? Ain't it cute? I changed a few things. I changed it before Sunday stream and nobody mentioned it. But it's okay, it was Metal Moment, so it wasn't the time. I guess it wasn't the time to mention it. But now you can mention it, okay? It got changed. I changed the transition. I changed the channel points for the community. I also changed the subscriber badges. Now they're all different dogs. Right? Because soon y'all are going to be different dogs in my classroom. Soon y'all will be different dogs in my classroom, so... Okay, so Shardy finished theirs too. So Pinky and Shardy, they both have finished their check-ins. It made a different noise during Metal Moments, but because of Metal Moments, I couldn't check it. So you guys could get a free redeem, okay? Shardy and Pinky. So thanks for the subscribe, lady. I appreciate it. See, now you're a cute little dog, see? See, look, you're a cute little dog. Everyone in chat are cute little dogs now. Other news work gave me Diecast Master D10 model for handling 3 incidents in 1 week. What does that mean? You got what? Also, I did not mean to append this. Whoops. Let me unpin it. There we go. Should I check in with this account? Should I check in with this account, this stream, or no? You're giving me a brain. Can we have the squirrel redeem? Sure. You just gotta tell me when, okay? The squirrel can't. The squirrel. You can't stage the new squirrel redeem, all right? You gotta catch me when I'm mid conversation. I added 2 new redeems this time around, all right? I added the squirrel redeem, which is something my manager a while ago, a million years ago, before she disappeared off the face of the earth after helping me for a month, suggested. You don't know what it does? All right, the squirrel redeem is going to be like if I'm in the middle of talking or a long rant, and you redeem the squirrel redeem, I'm just gonna go squirrel, and I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing. That's it. It's a cute little thing. That's all. It makes me stop. It makes me stop what I'm doing. That's all. It's really simple, but it's cute and I like it. Squirrel! That's it. That's the squirrel redeem. It's really cute. See, it might be too expensive, but I didn't want people to stop me too many times, you know. And squirrel. You never know what's gonna go on, you know. I also added the draw you redeem. I make a tiny little scribble scrabble draw. Are the check-in redeems enough? No, that's a big one. You gotta get the big one. Also, we have community goals now. Can you guys see the community goals? I had 2 set up for the stream. Can you see them? On YouTube, you can't see them. For YouTube, people probably think I'm crazy. Can you see them? We have channel goals. You can't. Oh my gosh. You set something up and then Twitch don't like you. Let me see. I bet you there's like I set it up and there's like a special like slider or something stupid you have to press. Oh, sorry, that's right. You have to press the start button. There we go. The start button. There we go. I hate that. Like you set it up and everything, but it doesn't go in. It doesn't do anything until I press the start button. All right, we got 2. All right, I was thinking about it. Some of you guys are hoarding points like crazy. I figured this would be the perfect time to do something, right? So I have 2 things going. One for 3rd Dev would be 30 days, and you need to it would be a 30 days one. And if you do it, I'll do a ASMR teacher role play. I'm gonna get someone to write a really fancy script for teacher ASMR. It'll be so fun. And then the other one will be little outfit sneak peeks. So the first goal is 25,000, which is a little low. Y'all can get that real quick. All right, I got a lot of people with a lot of points in here. All right, and then the next time it'll be like maybe like 40,000. It'll just keep going up. And I'll keep revealing little smart parts of my outfit. How does that sound? That was a fun way to do outfit reveals and stuff. Hi, MD. How are you? Hi, Rule. Hi, John. Hi, Wave. Sorry, I'm saying hello to everyone. I missed that part. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, The. Hi, Legend of God. Welcome to the Poppy Parade. Hi, Mitty. Hi, Doggo. Hi, Zabruna. Hi, John Wick. We got 2 Johns. Hi, Kevin. And hi, Full Blossom. I think that, and Pinky. Let's say hi, Pinky. Hi, Pinky. Hi, keyboard friend. Hello. Can I use my free redeem for a VIP? No. No, you can't use your free redeem for the expensive ones. Also, do you not already have VIP? You can't be a mod and have VIP at the same time. The badge won't show. The badge literally will not show. It replaces that one. You do outrank VIP. Honestly, all Rame members, I think, already have VIP in my channel. Like, Bull Blossom has VIP. Because they're the bestest, alright? All people in my VTuber group are the bestest, or they're a part of that group because they're the bestest, yeah. Just working on college right now, so I would try to, yeah. Oh, I remember my college days. They were really fun, actually. I was an education major at a, what they like to call a second chance school. You know those schools that like have like really low requirements for entry? Because it was the only place that would give me a scholarship with my SAT scores. So my college was really easy. I didn't do much. I literally did not do much. Like, I kicked back and relaxed all the time. Back then, that was when I was doing streams at like 2 in the morning because I had nothing else to do. How about a custom role? Ooh, custom role is a fun redeem. Custom role is a really fun redeem. It's gotta be dog related though if you're going to custom role. Maybe if you do all the check-ins, you get a custom role. I don't know. That would require effort though. I'd have to remember all the custom roles and then go on the Discord and do that. Y'all know how lazy I am. You know how lazy I am. You almost out of your college years? That's good. Custom roles in Discord or Twitch? Only Discord. I don't think you can do custom roles in Twitch. I don't think it works like that. I don't know though. I ain't no expert. I know. I've only been streaming on this platform for almost 5 years now, but I'm definitely no expert on it. I still don't know what's going on with that. You can keep track with those custom roles. Okay, maybe we can make it redeem, yeah. Get a custom dog role. As of right now, it is set to have a It is said to have if you are a subscriber, you can get a special color for your name. And also extra content. I used to do I did one voice pack and I haven't done another one again, but it was exclusive to subscribers only. And it technically is still exclusive to subscribers only. Only the subscribers can see the winter voice pack. I don't think it's the best voice pack though. It was on my last microphone before I got this new one. So the audio, I didn't really like how the audio sounded at all. I think I sound like kind of grainy. And then I tried to pay somebody to make it sound less grainy, but then it didn't. All they kind of did was just make me sound louder. So I kind of wasted money on that for something that I don't think could have been fixed. I just need a new microphone, and that's what I have now. I have a new microphone. So yeah. Question, are you able to... So I know you can only put 2,000 treats at a time, right? You can only put 2,000 treats to a community challenge, right? Is it 2,000 for each community challenge? So you could put 2,000 on the ASMR one and 2,000 on the outfit? Or is it one or the other? That's the real question. Is it one or the other? I don't know. Oh, dang. Each has their own... Oh, okay. Hi, Gunner. How are you? I don't know if I should make a 32 chunk by 32 trunk and... chunks, not trunks. Chunks. Phase in 2B2T. What is 2B2D? to... It's a Minecraft server? Why do you know that? It's the Minecraft server? I thought the Minecraft server was the Hive. That's the only server I played on. This is the Hive. Trunks where? No, there's no Trunks anywhere. I just don't know how to talk. Hey, Laser, how are you? The oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft was an Anarchy server with no rules. Where is he? Oh, Kotaru's behind me right now. You can't see him because my big head is blocking him, but he back there. It's not a PG server. You know what? I don't even want to imagine what a non-PG Minecraft server entails. I don't even want to know. Hey, Onyx. The Minecraft server which hacks your computer just you being there? Am I missing lore? Did something happen in the server? It's a lot of waging wars and slur spams. What? I feel like I'm missing something. Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations to you too, you fellow traveler. How art thou? There's a lot of 2B lore. Check Fit MC. What is that? Is that the server lore website? What? They've doxed people and swatted people? It's a Minecraft server. It's a Minecraft server. What are y'all doing in Minecraft? I don't understand. Minecraft is like baby's first video game, and that's what we do with it? I don't know, man. It's the Minecraft server. Yeah, it seems like it. Everything happened in here. Everything happened. You know? No? Don't know. Oh, okay. Glad to meet more silly VTubers. I myself am not, but do plan on streaming by 2026. Yes! You should do it. You should stream. I always encourage people to be VTubers because I like it and you might like it too. Or you might think it's the worst thing ever. There's only really two sides of VTubers, alright? They either really hate streaming and they quit really soon, or they stream for 1,000,000 trillion years and they don't stop. So hopefully you stream for 1,000,000 trillion years. What the heck is going on? I never played Minecraft since 2021. Man, I don't even know. Apparently there's bad servers out there. Hey, Army! People found ways to ban each other's players using books. And probably in furnaces and sneezes. My dog earlier today, she scared me because she started breathing really heavy. She's like... And I came in there to check on her. I was like, oh my gosh, are you good? And she let out the biggest sneeze I ever heard. Girl just really needed to sneeze, but it kind of scared me when I was chilling in my room. And also they hear her like deep breathing. I was like, oh my god, is she okay? Is she going to be okay? Yeah, girl was fine. Girl was completely fine. Hey Weaver, how are you? You're gonna do split screen so you can do Roblox? You should play Minecraft and Roblox at the same time. I think that'd be a crazy experience. You ain't not going. You ain't not. You ain't going know what's going on. Cyan, can I redeem my free compliment? Of course, Wave. Of course, Wave. Wave, I love how you are always looking out for my best interest. I really appreciate you for that. I feel extra safe and comfy having you around in my community. You know that. I feel extra safe and comfy having Wave around. I'm glad you joined up. You done the puppy parade a few months ago. I'm glad. Because you're a cool person. It's worth it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. There is a game in Roblox that you can cross-play with Minecraft. Why would you want to do that? Also, hey Mixmaster, how are you? Why would you want to do that? Go to alert now. I hope all goes well and you have a great stream. Good luck on fundraising. Thanks. We're always fundraising in here because we're gonna put the fun in fundraising. Because we're gonna have a fun time in dogs. Yeah, fun time in dogs. Oh, Can you join Tubi? No, you don't need to join the server. No one needs to join that server. Funniest sneeze is my pet pigeon sneezing. I'm sorry, you have pet pigeons? Why? Why do you have pet pigeons? What could you possibly do with a pet pigeon? What are they like entertaining? Like what do they do? I feel like they just stand around and fly. And then like tweet and that's it. They don't even tweet, they're pigeons. What noise do pigeons make? Is it like a... I don't know, I've just never heard of a person having a pet pigeon. I've heard crows. You know that crows are like really smart? Apparently you can like train crows to do a lot of things. I want to say something, but I feel like it's really dumb. I don't know where I've heard it from, but I think I read a story about how like the military used to use crows. Is that true? Or was it a story I read? I remember reading something about how crows are really smart, and so they used to like train them to do military things. They like tie things to like their back and stuff, and they'd have them go play. I don't know, man. Apparently, I heard that crows are really smart though. Cower mortals, for cringe man's arrived in the tide of cringe. In death, you're in death to the French. Oh no, that's so sad. He's in death. That sounds really scary. How did you survive being in death to somebody? 2 pet pigeons are like parrots but less loud. But they don't talk. They're like silent pigeons. They're like silent parrots, yeah. I got to hold a parrot once. I did. I got to take a picture with the parrot in my hand. It was really cute. It's really cool. They let you pick. They had a bunch of parrots at the place I was, and they let you pick the parrot out. And you could pick any of the parrots you could pick. The one that I had was a little feisty though. He was like he was a blue. He was one of those like blue ones with like a little like yellow on him and like white. He was really cool. He was really cool. I didn't know your inability to hear was that bad. Yeah, bro is deaf. He's deaf, but only to French people. He can't hear French people. That's what it is. Also, unlike parrots, they allow you to pet them. What, parrots don't let you pet them? I don't know. Oh, well, I got to hold a parrot once, but I didn't pet them. I might have touched like their back or something. They also were really heavy because they were really big. Like you see those movies where like they hold their arms out and like the parrots are just hanging out on their arm. I feel like that'd be so tiring because not only, hey Road, is it tiring to hold your arm out for a long time, it would also be really tiring if you held your arm out for a long time. You got this 1,000-pound parrot just hanging on there. Is it bad that when you get like overheat? John, I'm gonna need you to rewrite that. I don't know what you just said to me. I don't know what that is. Should I be offended? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take it as offense. How dare you say that, John? I can't believe this. Can't believe this. Gonna log in for the sketch notes assignment due tomorrow. Is everybody in college or high school? Is everybody here in college or high school? Y'all working hard? It's the night. It's a school night. It's okay, I still go to school technically, but I just go as the teachers. I don't do homework, I give the homework, yeah. I actually have work to do after streams today because report cards are due tomorrow. Like grades are supposed to be in my tomorrow. And while I did the report card, I need to add comments. We're required to add comments for every single child. The beginning of the year comments are easy though. You just put like, met with parents for a conference on this date, met with parent for this conference on this date. But the ones that you don't meet with, you have to like put like genuine like long comments and stuff, and that requires effort. So I was like, you know what? I had work today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it when I get home, so I can use ChatGPT to make the comments for me. Yeah, you want me to write my own comments to people? No. If I write it to people, it's gonna be short and it ain't gonna have much in it, and they gonna be frowning. They gonna be like, man, Cyan, I'm gonna need a little more than that. I'm like, sorry, you get 1 sentence out of me. That's it, 1 sentence. No, you're in 8th grade. Okay. Somebody tweeted to call a Buffalo Wild Wings in California and order only beans. The place is permanently closed. Why did they close the place? Why did they close it? There's too many beans? They couldn't handle the bean output? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You could just copy and paste? Well, yeah, but you need like a template to copy and paste. I do copy and paste most of the time, no. Oh, don't do exclamation commands. I ain't gonna get you nowhere. I do not use stream elements for commands. I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't think there's anything on that command list. There might be. I don't know. I use Typebot. Got to go on my laptop. I'm going on the phone. Okay, boy. Okay, boy. Bye. I copy and paste the rest of the quarters. I don't copy and paste the first one because I don't know what to put. Like, what do you put for a child for the first, like, quarter? Like, wow, your child is doing something. I don't know because the school year just kind of started and I don't have much information on them yet. Aw, dang, we haven't taken much assessments yet because it's still the beginning of the year, so I guess and check. I think your child is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to put. I have a template for all the other quarters except for quarter one. But that's because previous years, welcome to the puppy parade, AJ. In previous years, we actually weren't required. We weren't required to put a comment for the first quarter. All you did was put if you met with the parent or if you didn't meet with the parent. That was it. And then all of a sudden last year, they're like, you need a comment. And I was like, huh? I don't know what to put. And then this year, they're saying to me, like, you need a comment. And I'm like, huh? What do I put? The school year just started. I don't know these kids. I don't know what they're good at yet. I got like a general gist, like, oh, this girl is, oh, she's better at math. But like that we haven't really taken many tests. We've taken one singular math test and one singular reading test. And the reading test was taken like the first week of school, so it does not reflect their grade, like how they read now. And the math test was taken literally yesterday. So math is up to date, reading is not. What about science and social studies? I don't know. I had to guess and check. I hate doing report cards in the beginning of the year for that reason. Just because it's like kindergarten and we haven't done much yet. So you're really, for a lot of the stuff, you're just like, kind of like just putting the grades based on like what you see as opposed to like what that you have in front of you. So like what you see around the classroom. Like, oh, you know, when little Johnny is doing the worksheets, I've noticed that he'll like read like the sight words that we've learned so far, you know, so I'll give him a better grade for sight words, you know, small stuff like that. It's a little complicated. It's a little complicated in the beginning of the year. Yeah, check on it. Make sure you guys check in. You know, when I rebrand as Teacher Doggo, it's going to be like attendance. It's gonna be called checking in for attendance. Cause you know, I'm a teacher. You gotta take attendance every day. Yeah. I've been thinking really, really hard on a lot of different things. There's a lot of stuff that's like going to have like a name change, but it's going to be the same thing. Like a check-in, I could call it like attendance. You know, we take attendance every day. Make sure you check in for your attendance and stuff. There's a lot of cute little things that I could like add. Just add a little flair. Pigeons are basically chihuahuas with wings. Do they act like chihuahuas? Do they have so much energy? Are they mean? I don't like chihuahuas. That is the one kind of dog I don't like. I like all dogs except for chihuahuas. They make me mad. They're so mean. That's crazy, Wave. It's never me. It could never be me. I'm too good. I'm too good. Too good. So today we had a lot of I told you I painted the pumpkin. I made it a Kirby pumpkin last week, right? So I walked into like the room today that like housed all the pumpkins. And when I tell you they had so many extra pumpkins in there, I was like, what are y'all gonna do with this? Because like they had 90. They bought 90 they purchased 90 pumpkins for like us yeah, please subscribe. They made 90 pumpkins just for us to paint. But only like I think only like 20 to 30 like teachers came. So now they have like 50 to 60 pumpkins just left over sitting in the room. I walked in there, I was like, what are y'all gonna do with that? And they said, I don't know yet. We might just put them around the school and decorate the school with pumpkins for the holidays. And I was like, okay, well, make sure that you like clean it up in a timely manner because it's gonna be really awkward if time passes and the pumpkins go bad and they start to spoil, but they're just hanging out around the school, so the whole school smells bad. I feel like using real pumpkins for decorations around a big place like a school is not a good idea, because they go bad. Like if you're going to do that, get fake pumpkins. Like why couldn't we paint fake pumpkins? I feel like that would have been much better than painting real ones. My favorite dogs are Siberian Huskies. Well, you're in luck because I'm a Husky. You can tell by the fact that I don't stop talking. That's how you know I'm a Husky. Yes, what is your question, Ray? That's how you know I'm a Husky. I don't stop talking. When I first was like coming up with my like Vtuber character design, I couldn't decide between a Husky and a German Shepherd. But I went with Husky because I talk a lot. I like German Shepherds a lot because I've always had one. My dad loves German Shepherds. It's his favorite dog. So growing up, we always had a German Shepherd. I've had like 3 of them. I've had 3 of them in my life. One died when I was like 7, and the other one when I was like 14 or 15. Now I have my current German Shepherd who is going crazy in her room upstairs because she's on medication. She don't like it. How high quality the draw me would be? Quality varies. I don't know. It could either be a stick figure or I could try really hard. You'll never know. I'm gonna get a wheel, I'm gonna spin it. Alright, high quality or low quality? High quality or low quality? Welcome to the puppy parade, Zai. Follower comments! We're almost at 3K. I'm excited. I hope we can get to 3K before the year's over. Before the year's over. My goal, like my New Year's resolution goal for my channel was 1.5K by the end of the year. So, don't want to waste my points to low quality. Okay, I will tell you, it will be better than a stick figure. Okay, it will be better than a stick figure. All right. It might be a little doodle though, little tiny chippy doodle. A chiboodle! A chibi doodle! Pumpkin pie for the staffs, perhaps? I hate pumpkin pie. Don't bring pumpkin pie. Alright, Wave! I will make a little doodle of you! I will make it a doodle. Send me a DM of the picture you want me to doodle. You want me to doodle your profile picture? Is that what you want me to doodle? Hey, Terrence, how are you? I could doodle your little profile pic. Is that what you want? See, I'm trying to get back into art. I am trying to get back into art. I used to draw all the time. And then as I got older, I kind of stopped. I got kind of busy. Yeah, and I started focusing on VTubing. And I had trouble, like, doing VTubing and art. Because VTubing takes a lot of time if, like, you really put your all into it and everything, you know? My profile picture is good enough. I'll give a few more reference pics. Yeah, go ahead. Give me some pictures. I did a little doodle. I'll get my little sketchbook. It's gonna be a hand drawing, okay? It's gonna be a hand drawing. I do have an art pad, but I ain't that good on the art pad. Also, I need a drawing software. Also, hi Lachi, how are you? I need a drawing software for this computer. I had one on my laptop, but the hassle to get it off and move it to this one is not worth it. Like, I had to open my old laptop and like deactivate it and try to remember my account stuff and then reactivate on this one. And it wasn't a good software to begin with. So I'm gonna just the plan is to get with the modern day platforms and not the old ones like I used to have. So I'm going to get a what do they call it? What's the one that everyone uses? Something paint. Something paint, well, obviously, is like a little art software. God, I can't think of the name. I'm gonna get the software that I know a lot of people use though. So I'm back in the stream in my laptop. Gave me that warning, so I shut it off immediately because it said overheating. That was just some warning. It was overheating. Yeah, you gotta sit your laptop on top of a little ventilated spot. I learned that from streaming from my laptop from a million different years. I streamed from my laptop for 4 years. I've only been streaming at a desk with a PC for like how many months? Like 4, maybe 5. I got this back in like June. So if I learned anything about laptops, it's how to keep it cool when you're trying to do something. As someone previously stated that you can get your IP leaked in 2B, 2T, that is beyond my comprehension. Crazy. Yeah, make sure you get some good ventilation. You could pop up some books. I I usually just sit mine in my lap, honestly. Sit mine in my lap. References send. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, perfect. I got it. I'll do a little sketchy sketch. And then you'll see how good my drawing skills are. And everyone will want to redeem Draw You. Draw You. It's just running Roblox and Cyan stream. That's it? Your computer? I can't say anything. When I first started streaming, I had a 2014 laptop. That thing used to explode on me. I swear. Sorry, it didn't explode. My laptop didn't get hot. And that was actually a problem. Because you know, when a computer is using energy, it produces heat. My laptop just was not capable of producing heat because it didn't do much work. So like it stayed cool because it wasn't doing anything. Like it just wouldn't run stuff and it wouldn't try. That was my old laptop. No, not Krita, but I have heard of that one. It was the other one. I'm blanking on the art name. I have like an art pad though. I do have a Wacom tablet. I have a big Wacom tablet. I bought it. I got it 2 years ago. Back when I was making my own Vtuber model, because I did make my own before this one. I wanted a tablet so I could do it properly, and I did. There was a time where I even like opened up commissions because I really wanted to get into art and make a whole thing out of it. So I used to do I opened up chibi commissions. Obviously no one commissioned me, so you know I took it down. I had it open on Fiverr, and I had it like linked to like my Twitter account, and I would always like advertise it like, hey guys, look at this cool chibi I just made. If you want one, you can get one too. It was literally $5. They were $5 chibis and nobody wanted them. $5. Bro, if I saw someone offering a $5 chibi for them, like I would take that deal. Even if their art sucked, I would be like, you know what, $5? I'd rather have a $5 chibi doodle than a $5 nothing. You know what I'm saying? But no, ain't nobody want my art. They just kind of looked at it and they're like, oh, chibi, no. But when I said free art raffle, who wants a free chibi? Then everybody wanted a chibi. Then everybody wanted a chibi. And then when I said $5, everyone's like, oh, $5? Oh, I'm out. Chibi version of my profile picture would be a fun one. I've been planning on doing that myself if I knew how to do well chibis. I don't know how to draw chibis well. I want to learn how to draw them. I want to learn how to draw them. How do you want your $5? With smiles. Smile. Don't give me $5. I don't know how to. I haven't drawn art in a while. Yeah, I gotta get back into the groove of things before I even attempt that. Also, it'd be by hand. I don't have an art software yet. And it's funny because I was getting in the hang of my old art software, but it was so outdated. I kept watching like YouTube videos of people doing art and like, how do they do that? How do they do that? How do they do that? And then I would just realize, and I look back at mine, and I would realize that my art software just did not have that like ability. Like if they do something really cool, I'd be like, whoa, I wish I could do that. And I like Google Corel Painter. I had Corel Painter 2021 version. I said, Corel Painter, can it do this? No. Can it do this? No. What about this? No. I couldn't do nothing. The only positive thing that Corel Painter had that I didn't really see in the other like art software that I was trying to do was a layer called shadow mapping. And it was exactly as it said. You color over something with the shadow map, and it would just pick a good color that looked good over that color. And then they had a little shadow. It's like a darker, vibrant version of what you were coloring on. So it was perfect for shadows. That was it. That was it. It had a shadow mapping layer that just made shadows look really good. It didn't matter what color you picked. You click, you go over it. It looked great. I have not seen that. I did not see that like type of layer in different software, but I'm sure they exist. I'm sure this old little thing is not the only art software with that. And if it isn't, oh well, I'm gonna have to just get good and learn how to make pretty looking shadows myself instead of using the layer for it. So I also have a Wacom tablet stolen from my sister. It's only like 5 years old one. I don't know how old mine is. I don't really know. It has a big screen. I have one with a big screen. I will say that. I did put quite a bit of money into getting one with a bigger screen. Because I had in art, so I had an art tablet before, but it was the one without the screen on it. So like you had to move your hand on top of the black pad and then look up at the screen. When I tell you, that was so disorienting and hard to do. You know, like I can't tell where my pen is hovering over like properly, so it'd be really hard to connect lines. What's the worst thing? Literally the worst things. Wave, you talking through 2 different accounts baffles me. How do you do that? Like, how are you dual wielding accounts like that? Every time I draw a chibi, it looks like Nico. Who is that? Who's Nico? I have 2 more modules about the access to go, and then I'll work on my middle senior high school. On my middle senior high school DND. I almost said high school DXD. High school DND clubs campaign. You're in a high school D&D group? Is that Did you see my setup while watching your stream? I think so. I think I saw your setup a while ago, but I kind of forgotten. It's probably like 7 or 8 years. I'm going to see what my laptop is going to do. I'm going to take it out of the freezer. You put it in the freezer? You did say you put it in the freezer. I don't know if that's a good idea, friend. I mean, I guess if it is hot, a freezer would make it cold. I just don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Tell me how that goes. I genuinely want to know. Tell me how that goes. High school DxD, never heard of it. Good. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. I never watched it, so I don't know. Reference of Cyan setup I usually have while watching the stream. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's like a handful of messages up forward. Very innovative. I love it. Feel free to show the madness in stream. That requires effort. You want me to do effort? I just hope there was no condensation. Would that be a problem? Actually, that would be a problem. That's like moisture, right? You don't want to get wet. I ran it when in high school and helped found it. Now apparently it got real popular my senior year and we got a lot of people. Oh, that's cool. So you started your own little club and everyone's joining it. I tried to start my own club in high school, mostly because the program that I was in required you to do something like you were required to like take lead on some sort of like major project. And it could be anything, but it had to be like kind of community service-ish. I don't remember what I ended up actually doing, but we did start a club with a certain amount of people, and it was supposed to be like a mental health awareness club at my school, and it lasted 2 meetings because we all sat there and brainstormed. Oh, we could do this. That'd be so cool. We could do that. That'd be so cool. We could do this and do that, and then nobody ever did anything about it. We had brainstormed a list of so many ideas that are required, you know, that we could like, oh, spread the word about mental health, did this, that, and we could do this activity at school, and nobody did anything. And like, I am not a leader. I am a follower, okay? I'm a person who has a lot of ideas, but I'm not the one to implement said ideas, and y'all know that. I mean, y'all see it all the time. I'll be like, man, this thing in the Discord really needs to get fixed, and then I don't. See, I'm real good at that. I'm real good at like giving ideas and telling lots of things, and then not actually doing it. And it showed really bad in that club I started. It literally fell apart because we met twice, and we had so many ideas, and no one wanted to do anything. Now, I did do one of the ideas. So one of the ideas that my little mental health awareness club I started in high school had was we were going to start like because Instagram was super popular back then, right? So we started an Instagram page that just posted a bunch of like positive, like happy quotes, like positive uplifting quotes, you know, like you are not alone in this world, you know, that type of thing, you know, little generic like Tumblr posts that you could see. You could just Google up positive quotes, and you get like the imagery of like a city in the background or something, and like a white text in front of it, like life may be busy, but I don't know, I can't even think of a quote. Life may be busy, but at least The busy is fun. Yeah, that's the quote. So I. But that was the whole page. That was like the whole Instagram page. That was our project, and we kept up with that for like. That lasted for longer. That one kept up for about 2 or so weeks. Me and this other girl, we'd take turns like posting and stuff on it. We post every other day. So that was fun. That was my first intro into making a social media account that wasn't personal. Isn't that crazy? And it was me just making a bunch of stupid stuff. There's also at one point where I did try to, because you see all these big pages that like dedicate to like advertising one product. So I remember there was a time in high school where I thought I could just make like an Instagram page of like product placement. You know how like you could strike a deal with like a company and be like, oh, with every sale you get 10%, you get little commissions off it. Every sale you get 10%. I tried doing that. I literally made a Instagram page in high school, and it was just me posting about like these different products and be like, buy it because it'll give me money, buy it. That's literally what I thought it was that easy. I did. And I remember I panicked really hard because I accidentally posted one of those buy it posts on my like main like personal Instagram. I was freaking out. I was like, oh, no. It's so awkward. That's when I stopped. After I accidentally posted it on the wrong Instagram account, I stopped and I never picked it back up again. That's one of my biggest fears, honestly. Even as of right now, is like posting one of my shorts or reels to my personal Instagram and not to my Cyan Instagram. That'd be really awkward. Also, hi Tank, how are you? You missed a bit due to streaming yourself. What were you streaming, friend? What were you playing? What were you doing? I looked it up and it regret all my life choices. I told you not to. I told you, but you didn't listen to me. You didn't. If Cyan says she doesn't watch XYZ or she doesn't do XYZ, then you shouldn't watch or do XYZ, okay? Okay. I'm the writing idea executor. Just give me ideas and I'm good. When I was younger, me and my brother were like really into writing. We always wanted to write books, and we were like really heavy on Wattpad. It was just, he was really good at like writing and like filling in details and stuff. But he had no ideas. Oh, there you go. You did the check-in, Wave. You little cheater. You got your second check-in. What's your free redeem? Check-in farming is nice. So my brother was really good at wording stuff, right? But I was really good at coming up with ideas. I had so many ideas, but I couldn't write it. And he could write and he had no ideas. So we used to just sit down and just write and write and write and write. I'd be sitting next to him like, oh, you could do this and you could do that and you could do this and you could do that. Outfit to teacher. Ah, you're funny. I don't even have the teacher outfit on my model yet. It's not rigged. Leonard is taking his time this time around. It's not rigged yet. I'm waiting for it to be rigged actually, because as soon as my teacher outfit gets rigged onto this model, I'm going to start going ham on recording a bunch of TikToks and stuff. Because I will have a bunch of content ready. So you couldn't trick me? Yeah, it's impossible to trick me. I don't have it up here. I don't have the model back yet. I don't. My account is fixed and my laptop's working again after the freezer treatment. Okay, don't do that again though. We got 6 to 8 viewers today. That's pretty good, Tank. Good job. Good job. That's hard to do on YouTube. I feel like getting people to watch your YouTube stream is like such a difficult feat because YouTube's not really a streaming platform. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really click on like live streams on YouTube. I like watching. If I go to YouTube, I'm going to YouTube to watch like a highly edited video, not necessarily a stream. But I know that at least for VTubers, it's a lot more common for people to watch live streams. But other people, I don't know. You came in my YouTube stream, I know you did. But that's because I'm a VTuber. I feel like VTubers are an exception. You ever clicked on like a non-VTubers like live stream? I feel like most people go to Twitch for that. It's just a lot of VTubers are like exclusively on YouTube for some reason. It was an accident though, as I thought you were some music video thumbnail. That's crazy. I do have music. I don't have music videos, but I do have like songs. You can go watch my song cover. If that's what you really wanted, you could watch my song cover. Welcome to the Puppy Parade, Carlos. How are you? Don't speak your language, including English. I just came by to wish you a good day or another time of day, and good luck. See you later. Good luck. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Carlos. I hope you have a good day. Is one check-in redeem enough to make karaoke stream? What, you want me to have a karaoke stream? It's coming. We'll get a karaoke stream. I want to do a Christmas karaoke stream. I've always wanted to do a Christmas karaoke stream because I like Christmas songs. I love Christmas holiday songs. I'm be over here singing Feliz Navidad, you know, Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. I gotta learn the words though, cause I don't be knowing the words. I just be like humming and dancing and vibing. So I'm gonna have to learn the words to that song. But yeah, I'm doing a Christmas karaoke. The timeline, because remember we're having a winter concert with a bunch of VTubers in December on the 20th. So I'll probably end up like, I gotta look at what day my like winter break starts. I think my winter break starts I think the 20th is the first day of my winter break. I'm looking at the calendar. Yep, because we get the week of, we usually get, yeah, the 20th is my first day of winter break. So I'll probably do like a karaoke stream that 20, like the 22nd or so. I also will probably have a special holiday stream schedule because I'm not going to have anything else to do for the holidays. Hey, Drock. Random person here to say, how was your day? My day was okay. I'm a kindergarten teacher. Today was a teacher work day. So I sat in my classroom. I did a little nothing. And then I cleaned my classroom. Then I did more nothing. And then I printed out some stuff and stapled some stuff together. Then I did a little bit of more of nothing, and it was just a great time. I love doing nothing. I love it's my favorite pastime. But I did kind of bored though. I was stapling papers and printing papers like a solid hour. That gets really boring really fast. Also, my shoulder was hurting from that. I feel like I was feeling such a weakling after like stapling a bunch of papers in my shoulder, getting tired of just moving the papers and stapling and stuff. Can I delay my free redeem to your next stream? Sure, but you gotta remember it and hold on to it, because I'm not gonna remember it. Yeah, you gotta remember it, hold on to it in your brain. My phone streams do better. Some days my chill chats gets about 20 viewers. I can't wait for the 13th of December. What's happening on the 13th? For 2 days, is it gonna be your birthday? Is your birthday on the 13th? I would probably stream a lot during the like the winter break though. The only reason I didn't stream a lot during the winter break in my previous like years was because my family was always with me, and if I stayed in my room for too long during winter break, my family would get really antsy and be like, "Oh, Cyan, why aren't you spending time with your family when you're on your days off? You're at home for 2 weeks and you've been in your room streaming for 2 weeks. You should be out spending time with your family." Well, now it's just Kotaru and me, and Kotaru still gotta work when I'm not gonna be working. I'm not gonna be working for 2 weeks, and Kotaru gonna be working for a lot of that time. So I will be at home, and I'll be streaming, and you'll have stream after stream after stream after stream after stream. Maybe we'll do a special Christmas subathon or something when the Puppy Parade drop. So what, subathon or something, so I can afford the Christmas gifts. Yeah. Yeah, so I can get big Christmas gifts. Yeah. Mimic from Roblox, Space Isolation, Five Nights at Candies. I don't know what you're talking about, friend. That day is my birthday and anniversary of my channel. Oh, that's fun. I hope you do something fun for your birthday. I will always remember my debts and stuff I need to collect. Okay, good. You gotta remember it, because I'm not gonna remember it. First time checking out one of your streams? Oh, then I gotta make a good impression. Hey, you come here often? Of course you don't. It's your first time being here. Hope you know what I mean. Got to leave now. Okay, bye, RV. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Had geometry today, but somehow didn't want to exit via a window. It was actually easily like the isosceles and the equilateral triangles and angles measures. No proofs. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds really easy. Yeah, I remember the word proofs and that being a math thing. I don't remember how any of the proving works. Like, oh, you gotta prove it's a triangle, bro. Just look at it. I ain't dumb. Why I gotta prove it's a triangle? Just use your eyes. Does it have 3 sides and 3 points? Then yes, it's a triangle. Oh, well, this is a triangle because of blah, blah, blah. No, it's a triangle because it has 3 sides and 3 points. Look at it. That is kindergarten. I teach my kindergartners that. I'm telling you, you gotta prove it. That used to make me so mad. I'm like, I gotta prove it's a triangle, bro. Five Nights at Candy's is Five Nights at Freddy fan game with really good lore. Oh, I don't know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy. Five Nights in the Mario being hit on. I must go for now. It's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, good morning. Good evening, good night. It's okay, on the weekends I stream at a more European friendly time. Yeah, I stream at 11 a.m. Eastern time instead of 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you on Saturday then. That's what it sounds like. I'll see you on Saturday, Fred. That's why the 13th is my great day. Yeah, it sounds like a great day. You know what day I'm looking for? I'm looking for the week of November 20th because my re-debut is the 22nd. And on top of that, that's the last week I have to work. Well, not last week. I don't get the whole week of Thanksgiving off, but I get most of it. Like, I just gotta go to work that Monday and Tuesday. So, like, it gets really close to the break. And Kirby Air Riders is dropping on the 20th. And that means my amiibos will be dropping on the 21st because, yes, I pre-ordered the amiibos. Oh, they're $50? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks it was $50, but guess what? It's $50 out of my wallet because I want those so cool. I love them. Ethereum pisses me off. It's like Ethereum because it consistently works. Boo! Redebuts on your birthday? Yeah! I'm changing everything. Well, I'm not changing me, of course. I'm just rebranding. Welcome to the Puppy Parade God thing. That means I'm gonna be teacher doggo instead of just marching band doggo. Just because, I don't know, the marching band brand was not very solid. While I tried my best with theming and everything, people just were not good with the outfit. They were like, oh, Cyan, you look like a nurse. Cyan, you look like an ice cream parlor. Oh, Cyan, you look like what was the other one? There's 3. It was a nurse, an ice cream parlor, and there was one other thing that people say I look like. You look like you work at McDonald's, you know what I mean? So everything else, like, it was like going around and people were like, oh, you don't look enough like a marching band dog to be a marching band dog. And I said, okay. But I talk about teaching a lot more. Like, I share so many, like, stories about my classroom to the point where it only makes sense to be teacher dog. Also, looking at this new outfit and stuff, I think it suits me a lot better. I genuinely, like, everyone keeps telling me in Rame, because I show Rame everything. They've seen all the stuff I've said. They keep telling me it's so me. They're like, this outfit looks a lot more like you than anything else. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that way too. So I'm really excited. I'm getting merch made. Well, just a t-shirt. Okay, I'm getting a t-shirt made for merch. But it looks really cool. It's one of those, like, 2-toned artwork. So it's like white, 3-toned artwork. So it's like white, black, and then 1 accent color. It looks really cool. Like, really cool. And I hope people buy. But I don't understand if people don't buy too. Because, like, you gotta be real bold to wear Vtuber merch in public. I wanna buy my own shirt because it looks so cool. However, am I bold enough? Am I bold enough to wear my own merch? Yes. Yes, I am. Speaking of, I need to order my merch from Market. I haven't done that yet. I did want the jet tag. and the keychain. I didn't want the jet tag and the keychain. I'm gonna put the jet tag on like my suitcase or something. So if I'm ever traveling, I'll say Cyan on it, and it'll look really cute. Wouldn't it be more embarrassing most embarrassing thing to wear in public? Yeah, I mean, it can't be that bad. I literally wore a shirt that had an axolotl on it, and it says Gamesolotl. I have this shirt that says axolotl. It's a picture of an axolotl, and it with a little gaming controller in front of him. It says Gamesolotl. All right, if I can wear that shirt in public, which at some point I started to reconsider my purchase of that shirt. I was like, maybe I shouldn't wear this weird axolotl shirt. I think it got too small anyway, so I gave it away. Cause I gained a little weight, but it was like, for a while I like wore it like twice, and I was like, why did I buy this? This is really weird. It was really funny and it was cute, and I bought it for the haha giggles. And then after that, I was like, I don't think I genuinely could wear this shirt anymore. I have worn words in public. What do you be wearing in public? I've been in the symphonic band for 3 years of playing trombone. Very nice. I played trumpet for 9 years, and I marched in the band for 6. I think I was only in a symphonic band for 2 years though. That band director had it out for me. But what's your favorite candy? Candy corn! I like candy corn. Halloween's my favorite time of year because that's when you buy the candy corn. No one will shame you for it. You can buy candy corn at other times of the year, but people might look at you and frown. They look at you like you're crazy. Oh, candy corn. Oh, you like candy corn? Nobody likes candy corn. Why you like candy corn, Cyan? Other people don't be liking the candy corn. But if it's during Halloween time and I go, oh, okay, I'm gonna buy a bag of candy corn, people are gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're getting in the Halloween spirit. You're getting the candy corn. Now, you get the second best candy, alright, one that's less seasonal. I like a Snickers bar. Snickers bar are my favorite. Chocolate. Or Twix. Twix is also good. And Kit Kats are less good, but they're still good. La 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 la, Milky Ways. Ain't that what I just ate? It is. Milky Ways. They are terribly made. Kotaru loves Milky Ways, so we bought a whole pack of Milky Ways. And I've been eating them. But in slow motion, because they not the bestest. They not the bestest. Milky Ways?
Are you talking bad on Milky Ways?
Yes, they're terribly mid.
Oh my god.
They're the most...
How did this conversation come up?
Someone asked me what my favorite candy is, and they welcome to the Putty Fairy Free
Did
Man.
they say Milky Way?
And they said their favorite was Milky Way.
W.
No.
Yeah.
Thumbs down to you. Yeah. One day I fell asleep. One day I fell to sleep first in the sleepover and walked up with thigh-high skirt, makeup, and cat ears. That is quite the sentence. I don't think I'll ever read a sentence like that ever again. I like candy corn, but my only gripe is that after like 15 of them, I have to chug water to reset the sweetness buildup. I mean, it's literally just candy. Like, it's just like sugar. That's it. Candy corn and Halloween are peak? Yeah. Reese's are okay. That the boyfriend slash hubby? Tell him MD says hi. MD says hi. MD says hi.
Huh?
MD says hi.
Who?
MD.
Hi.
That's all. You can put your headphones back on.
Okay.
He got the noise canceling headphones on. He only can hear select words. He got the selective hearing as of right now. He heard the word Milky Way before, but he didn't hear anything else I said. He just heard Milky Way. That was it. But yeah, candy corn is literally just pure sugars. But I like it. I love anything that's pure sugar. I'm a sugar fanatic. I'm a sugar addict. Ah. You gotta take the candies away from me before I eat too many and I get real sick and then I get bad. I'm bad to the bone. I eat too much candy. I'm actually wrote a TikTok script about how much sweets I like to eat. I'm in a roll for TikTok script. I wrote this weekend. I sat down and I wrote 9 of them. This weekend I'm going to sit down and write some more too. Hey Piggy, how are you? I'm going to sit down and write some more. And then I'm going to sit down and record all of them. I might have like, the plan is to have like 30 of them. I'm just sit down and record all of them. And then I'll have an arsenal of content to post. Someone literally commented on my TikTok today. They're like, why did she stop posting? Frowny face. And I was like, oh, I think I stopped posting because my job kicked in. It's not summer vacation anymore. The beginning of the year is difficult. It takes a while to get back into the hang of things. So I just kind of fell off on that for a while. But I plan to get back on it, start in November. Because, you know, I'm past the stressful part, at least. I already got observed. But I do gotta get observed again in January, so I don't have to worry about it until January. I can be stress-free at my job until January. Yapping, let's go! Yeah, Joel, hey! Hey. Doesn't look good on me, I'm way too big, and my voice is deep as the narrator of Ford commercial. How deep is the voice in a Ford commercial?
Do I talk like this? That's my deep voice. Introducing the new
Ford, what's a Ford car? A Ford, Challenger, yeah. Are there Ford Challengers? Or am I just making up?
introducing the new Ford Mustang. It drives really fast and it goes places. It can take you from A to B. And you only have to get gas all the time. Introducing the new Ford Mustang.
Yeah. I changed my Twitch name for it to be more say-so. Yay! Yeah! Good job! You have Eco Boost? What does that do? Does it give you an extra scoot because you're Eco Boost? Yeah? No. Ford Challenger? Is that not a car? Did I make it up? Did I make up a car? That looks something else. That reaction makes me feel like I made up a car. I don't know. I'm not a cars person. I've learned a few words. Like spoiler on cars from Kotaru talking about cars, but that I'm not a car person. Introducing the Ford F-150. Like, I like saying Ford F-150. It has a good ring to it. Imagine as deep as you can go, then deeper. That's the Ford commercials guy's voice. Hey, my voice gets pretty deep, alright? Pretty deep. Ford Mustang EcoBoost is just basically a pony car? A pony car? What does that mean? Do I sit on top of it like you sit on top of a pony or a horse? You don't actually sit in the car. You sit on top of it because it's a pony car, guys. You ride it like you ride a pony. For cylinder descent or gas mileage and not as fast as other ones. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Random distraction. If a cat owns a home, that makes it a homeowner. Homeowner. Meowner. That sucks. I would never let a cat own a home in my neighborhood. I'm a dog. I bark them out of the neighborhood. Yeah. Hashtag not my neighborhood. Yeah. No cats allowed. I'm gonna run the HOA just so I can run all the cats out of the neighborhood because they're my nemesis. Let me put a voice recording in the Discord. Okay. It just basically means it's shiny. It's a shiny car? Like a shiny Pokemon? Does that mean they come in special colors? It's a shiny car. We gotta catch it. It's gonna go away. Anyway, y'all, there is going to be a 3-minute ad break in the next 10-15 seconds. During that time, I'm gonna put in a be right back screen. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna eat some candy corn. You should do the same. Exact order. You should go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and eat some candy corn. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright? Yeah, go chug some applesauce. Yeah, go ahead. Apple cider, not applesauce. Please don't chug applesauce. That's weird. Alright, be right back.
Read. Read, Joel. Read. In this economy, these kids don't know how to read. We gonna be the last generation of people reading stuff. I hope y'all know that. Y'all, I be in the schools, all right? I'm a teacher. I see it all. We gonna be the last generation, y'all, of people who will be reading. We have at my school that I work at, we have 5th graders, kids who are about to move to middle school, who don't know how to write their name. They don't know the alphabet. They don't know letters. They don't know how to write. They don't know how to write the names. It's bad. Hey, Eagles. We are the last generation that will be able to read. So cherish that ability while you have it. Do you know why that is? Do you know why the younger kids can't read anymore? It's because everything's read to them. You know, when you were kids, if you wanted to enjoy a good video game, you had to read. There was no voice acting happen except for maybe special cutscenes or really special games, all right? If you wanted to enjoy a good story, you had to read. You wanted to get on this app and know how it works, you gotta read. You want to play this game, you gotta read. I wouldn't blame you if you are. I am a teacher. I am Gen Z, so I am a young teacher, right? I'm fresh. I wouldn't say fresh out of college. I'm a few years out of college, all right? I'm Gen Z. It's the younger ones. The younger Gen Z people also can't read. But man, Gen Alpha, I don't know what they gonna do. I genuinely don't. And you know what's funny? Because the last major title that actually requires people to read is Pokemon. And people are mad at them because there's no voice acting. They're like, it's 2020. Fine. There should be voice acting. No, please. We can leave voice acting out of Pokemon. Let the kids read. I'm sorry, these kids aren't reading anything. They can at least read one thing. All right, they can at least read one thing. And it can. I'm fine with there not being voice acting in Pokemon because it'll force the kids to have to read a sentence. I know, crazy concept, but kids don't read anymore. I wanted to play a game when I was a kid. I wanted to play Fire Emblem. I had to read. I wanted to play Pokemon. I didn't play Pokemon, but I'd have to read. I played Final Fantasy. Oh, I love those games. Had to read. Everything now, voice acted. You don't gotta read a single thing. You don't know how to read. What do you gotta know how to read for? You just gotta know keywords. That's it. Keywords. You get your way around. Like Kotaro said, but good boy. I'll let him know when he comes back down here. He's giving Shadow the dog food upstairs. My first game was Undertale. Oh, guess what? You gotta read. You know, these kids don't know how to read. They don't know what they're doing. Because everything's read to them. Even books. A lot of parents, instead of reading to their child, they let their kids listen to read-alouds on YouTube. Instead of having a physical book in front of them, they're like, okay, read aloud. Go listen to the book. Of course they don't know how to read. You know what my theory is, actually? You know what my theory is? You know, I'm a teacher. I'm in the classroom. I work with the kids when it starts young. You know, I teach kindergarten, so I'm the first teacher that these kids see for the most part. They don't go to pre-K because pre-K is not required in most places. My theory is that actually writing itself will phase out. I theorize that in about 10 years or so, we won't really be teaching writing much in class. They'll teach writing for maybe a year or two, and then after that, everything be online. I genuinely think that's how that's going to go. So just because of these kids, a lot of these kids can't write. They cannot hold a pencil. They don't want to hold a pencil. You know why? Because they just want to hold their phone. They want to hold onto a laptop. You know what I mean? Rick Riordan's series? Yeah, I used to read all those books. What's happening here in your life in the forest? You're in a forest right now? First game was Mario on N64. Okay, well, you didn't have to read with that one, but you know. Let the kids also play Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you gotta read. Exactly, they gotta read. And one ear is this stream and the other is Vegeta's theme, and I'm working on my Microsoft Access module. It's crazy. The future looks bleak. I'm not sure. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Change is always going to be weird. It's just when they stopped teaching cursive in school, people were really mad at it. What are they going to do if they don't know how to write in cursive? They're not going to be able to, you know. But now cursive is completely faded out, and you don't really need to write cursive anymore. So now the old people are just angry, and they make like side comments like, oh, you can't write in cursive, and that's about it. I think that's gonna be kind of like that. Like we're gonna grow old and we're gonna be like, man, these kids these days need to learn how to write with a real pencil when they just gonna be typing on their computers all day. Like I the reason I say that is because I didn't have to write physical papers. By the time I reached high school, every classroom had their own Chromebook. That was when like people were starting to have more iPads and like laptops in schools. Was when I reached high school, and from then on, I did not have to write physical papers anymore. Like everything was online. I think I had to write like 1 or 2 physical papers here and there, but for the most part, it was laptop this, laptop that. Do this research on this laptop. Type up this essay. I don't want a handwritten essay. Give me this. Type it up on your laptop. Then I got to college. Bring your laptops to class. Type it up. Except for that one college professor that's like, no technology allowed, including laptops. But everyone else is like, you know, type this up, type that up, type this, type that, type this, type that. Bye-bye, Eagles. Bye-bye. I'm younger than you, but I still write in cursive. Cursive is not too uncommon. It depends on where you are. I mean, in America, the only time you ever see cursive is if someone's writing like something that's like I see cursive in cards to somebody. Or signatures for signing your name. Hey doggo, those are only 2 places I see cursive. If you're signing your name somewhere, or in cards. So like if you're signing a card and you're like putting a happy message or positive message inside that card you're giving to somebody, that's it. That's the only time I ever see cursive. So I don't know. I don't know how to write cursive. I was never taught it. I also can't read cursive very well either. I will sit there looking very illiterate if you write a sentence in cursive and have me try to read it. I cannot comprehend some cursive letters because, you know, most of the cursive letters reflect like their actual, like the actual letter itself, and some just kind of don't. So I ain't gonna lie. You give me a paper with cursive on it, I'll read it, but it will take me a long time. And then at some point I'll ask for help, Loki. I've done that multiple times. Like I go to my mom, I'm like, okay, I know what these words are, but what does this word say? What letter is that? It doesn't help that I never learned cursive, and what doesn't help is when someone has a bad handwriting and I never learned cursive. Oh my god, it's such a bad combination. I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? My bad handwriting. My handwriting is bad enough to. My handwriting is bad enough to pass as doctor's cursive. That's crazy. Young enough to experience the unfiltered internet before internet laws, but not old enough to experience in-depth VR games like SAO. Bro, we need an in-depth game like SAO. People in the SAO universe were like freaking out. They were like, if I die in the game, I die in real life. Bro, I'd be jumping for joy. You mean to tell me, hey bird boy, you've been there. You mean to tell me that I get to start over a new life in this cool RPG game? Bro, I'm just gonna be a farmer. I'm just gonna go out and like gather wood and stuff. And like do constructing things. That's what I would do. Or I like gather berries. I make like potions and stuff. I'd be such a support character. It's like, oh no, we have to start over in this cool RPG world. Oh, that sucks, you know. Although leveling up would be really scary though. I feel, well, most RPGs is easy to get like level 10 or so, but once you get past that, then you might be a little afraid of dying. But I wouldn't be afraid of dying to those level 1 guys. But then you have people who kick you outside of towns and you need lots of coins to get started. That's true. But everyone starts at the same time though, so there's no advantage. You just gotta go. We all start in the plaza at the same time. You just gotta get good real fast. I only use cursive is to help bro send love letters to his girlfriend. I bought letter paper for the sole purpose of writing Kotaru letters when me and Kotaru were first started dating. I bought letter paper, like cute little decorated papers that I put little happy messages in it. I gotta go try that paper down. Ever since we lived together, of course I haven't been writing letters. I need to. I'm gonna just put on his dresser or something. He's not looking. I'm gonna be like, you don't stink today. Hearts. Smiley face, wink. That's gonna be the compliment. That's gonna be the good note of the day. Laughing Coffin is straight devious. Even after SAO, they still trying to slime out Kirito. That is true. That is true. They were on, bro. They were on, bro, the entire time. My favorite... Listen, I liked SAO probably a lot more than most people like SAO. Most people say it sucks. I like the first season. I liked a little bit of the fairy arc thingy. I liked Gun Gale for the most part. I did not like Alicization. I liked the first half of Alicization. The second half was stupid and boring. But I liked all the opening themes though. Those went kind of hard. Yeah, they looked good. They sounded good. Yeah. A lot of people like to say like the entirety of SEO is bad. I never felt that way. I think the pacing was really bad. Some episodes are really good, in my opinion. Some were. I like the episodes when Kirito remembered he had PTSD, and then he would forget it. But the times where like it actually mattered, that made sense, you know. It used to make me angry though that he kept forgetting about his PTSD. You know, 1 second he's like, oh my gosh, these people were from Laughing Coffin. Oh my god, they still want to get me after all these years. You know, and other times he's like, I'm Kirito, I'm the best. I'm gonna murder everybody in here, and then feel bad about it. 10 episodes later, not now though, not now. There's 10 episodes later about it. Yeah, I'm the best. I'm Kirito. I know what I'm doing. Just finished making my 2.0 VR chat model. It's just taking a bunch of pictures. Yes! Yes! Get that VR chat photo shooting. I'm gonna get me a model eventually. Eventually. What is this place? Who are you people? This is the kingdom of the dog. This is the kingdom of the dog. Only the best dogs are here. Recently learned the best anime opening is Rock the Dragon. The 4Kids dub of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I don't know about Dragon Ball Z. I like the Aincrad, Gun Gale Online, and Alicization arcs, but I read the light novels instead of watching it. Well, that's probably why you liked it, then you read it. SAO idea was good, however, how it was produced wasn't. If you like SAO, you might like Excel World. I've heard of Excel World. I have. Yeah, there's a lot of really good ideas of SAO, which, as long as something has a really good idea, I'm down for it. You know, like I will stick around for it. You know why? Because I have a really strong imagination, and my favorite thing to do when I'm falling asleep is if I had just finished watching or playing a game with like an engaging, like super intense story, I like to go to sleep imagining like different alternate endings to scenarios and stuff. So SAO gave me plenty to work with in my imaginations going to sleep. I'd be like, oh yeah, this could happen. Oh, what if this happened? Oh no, and this, you know, I'd be making like full like alternate endings and stuff. I always did that growing up. It sucks because now these days I don't know what to imagine while I'm going to sleep anymore. I was thinking about that yesterday. Because I haven't watched any like intense shows or played any games with like a big story in a long time. So I'm like, dang, my imagination is not allowed to run wild before I go to sleep. I'd just be staring at the end of my eyelids instead of like imagining a full on like new scenario. Yeah, you better stick around, bird boy. We could use a bird boy in the dog community. Funny enough, my mother watches far more anime than I have ever. One time I was just chilling and then she binged Dungeon Meshi and Blue Eyed Samurai, and one day your mom did that? That's crazy. Hey, Rue, your picture is blue. That's good because I'm also blue. You realize I'm also blue. There's some UK guy who does summarization narrations just glazing Kirito, and it's hilarious. Yeah, Kirito is the bad boy who can do no wrong. He just wants to help everybody. Hey, Goofy, man, welcome to the puppy parade, Mr. Goofy, or Miss Goofy, you know, I don't discriminate. Miss Goofy, and Goofy, Oh, I don't think so. I watched the 5-page watch list with it. Aw. Hey, Goofy person, how are you? You're imaginative. You could start trying to make a D&D campaign. Ooh, that requires commitment and time. 2 things I hate the most: commitment and time. The only thing I commit to is being a VTuber, and I don't even commit to that half the time. I haven't posted TikToks in how long? I give y'all a stream schedule when? Occasionally, sometimes, you know, I only commit to being a VTuber. Not everything that comes around. I commit to being a VTuber. I also commit to my mans because we're about to get married. Those are the only two things you catching me committing to. That's it. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. You got that? It's very important information. Very important. Go check the DMs. Look, I dare. I send. Hi, Cyan. Can you read this? If not, get good. Your handwriting is too neat to be cursive. You gotta messy it up. When people make cursive, they always use their worst handwriting to make it impossible to read, okay? Always. Always. You gotta make it look bad. Are you getting married? Yeah, I am. Kotaru proposed to me in July, and we're getting married next month. Your handwriting is very nice. We're getting married next month. Yeah, I'm gonna be a married dog. I'm gonna be a married dog. I am. I have a lot of people I have some people who's been here since the very beginning, so that's gonna be really interesting. I haven't told like my old friends, you know, the VTubers I met in 2021 before me and Kotaru were dating. Back then we were just best friends, and everyone would say, you guys should date, and I'd be like, ew, us date? Disgusting. And now look at me. I get married to him. Okay, I didn't have like a crazy reaction to that, but there was one time like I really regret it because it was during the time I started to I didn't start off liking him, right? I've known Kotaru since high school, right? We were just friends in high school, just friends like mid-college, and then something you know, we started VTubing together, and then through VTubing we started spending a lot of time together, like just playing games with each other, streaming with each other, like dealing with a lot of stuff together. We were always calling each other at some point, and over time I started to like him. And I remember there was one point where I was in the voice chat with my old like VTuber friend group, right? And they were like teasing me. They were like teasing me. They're like, y'all should date. This is when I like starting to like him, but like I wasn't like sure, but I was like kind of starting to like him. I was like, I don't know, I gotta see how this goes, right? And they were like, you guys should date, haha, you'd be such a good couple, haha, you should date, haha, you should date. And I got really embarrassed, and you know how I responded? I was like, me date him? No, I would never. And I regretted that moment so much. I was like, dang. Because you know, I used to be super tsundere, you know. I was like, oh, I don't like you. No, you can't call me cute. That's how I used to be. And yeah, I fumbled really bad. Yeah, I am getting married. I fumbled that moment really bad, and I'm glad Kotaru doesn't have a good memory because he doesn't remember me doing that. Welcome to the puppy parades. He doesn't remember me doing that, and I'm grateful. But that moment lived on in my brain for a long time. I was like, I messed up. I'm never gonna be able to date this man, because when I teased us about us dating, I acted repulsed. I was like, he's going to think I hate him. He's never going to ask me out if the time joined. It was terrible. I just joined in, and this is what I hear. Yeah, I am getting married. Like, I give you the backstory, you know. So yeah, Kotaru was like, it took me a while to build up courage. I asked him out. He did not ask me out. I asked him out. It took me a while to build up courage to do this because he kept stiff arming me like in every like opportunity. Like I would like be like low key flirting with him, and he would always friend zone me every single time. It got to the point where I like almost did not ask him out because I thought he was just going to say no. Just the way he was reacting to everything I would say. Like I would say something like really like out there, and he'd look at me and be like, "That's not what friends do," and I'd be like, I ain't gonna forget about the time. This happened like literally in the main chat of Discord in back in like 2022. Because I've been streaming since 2021. This was in the main chat. I was like, man, I wonder when me and Kotaru stream together, because you stream all the time. Good night, MD. I was like, oh, when me and Kotaru stream together, we need like a special name. You know, let's combine our two names. You know, and I started like doing like combine like the first 2 letters of my name, last 2 letters of his. You know, I was making little ship names. But you know, I passed it off as it being like, oh, I'm just making names for like when we do streams together because we're always streaming together. And at some point, he was like, I'm not doing ship names with you. He said, you my best friend. We not a couple. And I was like, and then weeks later was the day I was like, okay, I'm going to just ask him out because I'm somebody like if I like you, I gotta get it off my chest. Whether you reciprocate or not, I'd rather like shoot my shot and you say no than me like chase after somebody who doesn't like me back, right? So it was the day I was going to ask him out. It was the first day we had seen each other in years because we had talked on the phone all the time, but I hadn't seen him since high school. And we were like, I was like sophomore or junior year in college at the time. So it's been a few years, like 2 or 3 years since I had seen him in person. And I was like, okay, if he's as cool in person as I remember he was, yeah, you know, as he is on the phone and stuff, then I'll ask him out. And so, you know, in the night comes, I was like, oh yeah, he's super cool. I like him. I want to ask him out. You know what he said to me? He said to me the day I was literally going to ask him out. He said to me, when we get there, we're gonna run into a lot of my friends, and I'm going to introduce you as my little sister to them. And I was like, he little sister zoned me on the day I was gonna ask him out. It was so bad. Like I literally was like, I backed out. Like I did not do it because of that moment. Literally because of that moment. Hey Isa, you're from Instagram? Hey. Hello. How are you? I'm giving a long, very in-depth story. Because people don't know I'm getting married. I'm getting married. It's going to happen very soon. Very soon. Yes, guys. Contribute to the new outfit sneak peek. That's the sharpest inhale I've taken in years. Ain't the story bad? Ain't it so bad? I'm telling y'all, it was so bad. I was like, y'all, he literally friend zoned me multiple times. Literally every time I did something, he would friend zone me, and I was so mad about it. I got to the point where I ended up not even like, I didn't even tell him I liked him in person like I planned on doing it. It actually happened like through a friend, and then like I called him and told him, welcome to the puppy parade, Seth, because when I was going to do it in person, he literally just did not, I don't know. Now I need to find that period on Discord. You might not be able to. There's actually a time the Discord main chat got deleted a long time ago, so you might not be able to find it. Yeah, Kotaru accidentally deleted main chat, and that's like a whole... That incident of Kotaru accidentally deleting main chat was a whole, like, huge incident. Like, it is part of Cyan lore and history because it has such a huge impact on me. It was the most angry I had ever been, like, since I started streaming. Hey Thomas, how are you? Who's friend zoning who? I was just telling the story about how when I liked Kotaru and he liked me, obviously we're getting married, but like before we started dating, I was like, there's a point where I was trying to make it really obvious to him that I liked him, and every like time I said something that was like kind of flirty or whatnot, he would friend zone me every single time. You remember when that happened? Yeah, the Discord main chat getting deleted was the, like, gotta be the most angry I had ever been regarding anything related to Vtuber. Oh, you're so sweet, Thomas. You were very angry and very scared. Yeah, because I was getting gaslit by an entire server of people. I was like beyond angry. So y'all, for the ones who weren't around back in like 2022, right? The lore behind the main chat being deleted. So it was like nighttime. I was asleep. Me and Kotaru, he was still living with his parents and I was still living with mine. While I was asleep Kotaru accidentally deleted main chat. And what he did was he sent me like a DM, like panic, like apologizing, panicked and like apologizing and stuff. And he was like really, you know, he's a little frantic, he was really upset. And he was really upset. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. What do you want me to do? Like, what should I do next? And then, so I wake up, right? I wake up the next morning. So he sent that message to me at nighttime, right? I was asleep. So I woke up the next morning. The first thing I do, I open my phone and I see Discord text notification saying, I accidentally deleted main chat. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's my bad. But then I opened Discord and the message were gone. The message was gone, meaning he deleted it. But since it's a phone, obviously I get the notifications for it, right? So he deleted the message that I got notification for. I was like, okay, that's weird. And then like I go into main chat because there's a new one, right? A new main chat. And I'm like, hey guys, did something happen last night? And everyone's like, no, why would something happen? Huh? I don't understand why something happened. And I caught them. I tried to catch them. I was like, yeah, well, I heard that like main chat or something got deleted. What happened? And they were like, oh no, nothing happened at all. And then people started DMing me, like my mods were DMing me like, oh, don't worry, nothing really happened, you know. And I was angry because at this point I'm like, I know something happened because Kotaru DM'd me and he deleted it. So I DM'd Kotaru again. I was like, Kotaru, did you or did you not delete main chat? I'm like, the history of the channel is gone. Like I can't scroll up so far, and you sent me a message last night and deleted it, right? So like it was all there. I knew it happened. And Kotaru was like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you mad or anything. I tried to fix it. I put a new main chat up. That's it. And I was like, okay, thank you. I was like, thank you for being honest with me. I'm not mad at you for accidentally deleting it. Accidents happen, you know. And it's real easy to accidentally click something and it goes your way, right? But I became really mad because I went into main chat and I was talking to my mods. I was talking to everybody who was there. And I was like, okay, I know what happened. You guys can stop playing dumb now. And they did not stop playing dumb. Literally, we had a long back and forth, probably for like 30 minutes of me being like, guys, I know what happened. And people on my channel people on my chat being like, no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And it made me so mad. And then eventually, when they finally did like admit that something did happen, they were upset with me because I wasn't mad at Kotaru. They're like, he deleted main chat. You're just biased because he's your best friend. And I was like, no, I'm not mad at Kotaru because Kotaru was honest with me and he told me what happened. You guys were not honest. You didn't tell me what happened. You've been lying to me for the past 30 minutes to an hour. Like, I literally had to pry bits and pieces of information out of these people for an hour. What made it, but like, it's whatever. What made me mad was just the fact that like it was like mods that were in on it too. You know what I mean? Like it was mods that were there too. And I was like, y'all, I was like, mods, you are here to like help me and be on my side, not to try to hide things from me when an incident happens. You know, like I was really angry. Because it was a combination between like mods and just regular like members and stuff. But it was mostly the mods. Apparently they had held an emergency mod meeting in the voice chat that day to like discuss what to do, and they all agreed to, every single one of them agreed to not tell me and to keep it as a secret. But Kotaru messed up because he had sent me a DM about it initially when it happened. So, and even though he tried to delete it, I still had like the thing. I was like, that's what made me mad. That was the angriest I had ever been. I had been angry quite a few times, over regarding like things that happened in the Discord, but that was the worst time because I felt like I was dealing with my kindergartners, but in my own Discord. Like I genuinely felt like I was dealing with a bunch of 5-year-olds outside of the classroom. I was like, you know who lies about small things? My 5-year-olds do. They'll take a marker and try to put it in their pocket, and I'll watch them put the marker in their pocket, and I'll say, hey, did you put a marker in your pocket? You need to put it back. And they'll say, no, I didn't do it. And I'm like, I just watched you do it. That's how I felt that day on my Discord. Hey, Juan, how are ya? So call me a noob, but what do you mean my main chat? You know, like in a Discord, in my Discord channel, there's a bunch of different channels. And then there's usually, every Discord usually has one called main chat, which is just where everyone just talks about everything, right? Like you have different channels on Discord. You have like an art channel where people post art. I have a happy corner where people post like really cute or happy pictures. I have like suggestions for Cyan, like for stream ideas. I have a bunch of different stuff. Main chat is just chat for everyone talking, basically. How's your day going? It's going okay. I am revisiting the past today, man. I don't think I've talked about this since it happened, like at all. I don't think I talked about any of this Discord stuff since it happened. But yeah, people who's like got on my bad side know that I can be kind of scary. Well, welcome to the Puppy Parade one. You said you were disappointed and I got sad. Oh yeah, I was very disappointed. I think that was the first time I've ever had to hit like grown adults with I'm disappointed in you guys. I even had it as my pinned message for so long. I think I only recently got rid of the pinned messages. Once I think I only recently got rid of that pinned message like a few months ago. Yeah, you didn't have anything to do with it. You didn't. I'm looking at the pinned message right now. It's only 3. And one of them was me when I took Kotaru's phone in 2023. Welcome to the Puppy Parade, Cal. And it says, Cyan is the bestest girl. She is literally one of the bestest people ever. I'ma marry her like today. He did not marry me like today. Oh, I'm just reading this lovely message that you obviously typed yourself in 2023.
Oh, wow. I remember that. I definitely typed that.
Yeah, you did type that one. You said you were going to marry me.
Today?
Yeah.
It's 2 years late.
Yeah, you were 2 years late. What happened?
Sorry, I forgot.
You forgot? You're not supposed to forget that. Yeah, that pinned message. Yeah, it was up there for a long time. A pinned message basically saying, please do not hide things from me. You need to be honest with me. Honestly, for a long time, only recently do I feel that I started to feel at home in my own Discord server. Before I started like posting a lot of like Instagram and like TikTok, and like a ton of people started coming in from like my cozier content, I felt like I didn't like my Discord. I literally wanted to delete it and then start over again because it was really bad. It was really bad. Thank goodness I'm not on your bad side. Yeah, I've been told I can be scary and online when I'm on the bad. If you get on my bad side, because I will go in the DMs and I will fuss at you in the DMs. And when I fuss at somebody, I fuss at somebody. You getting a floor to ceiling message from me. You getting a floor to ceiling message from me. It will be long. It will be long. Yeah, the Discord was bad. Yeah. Says the person's only been here for a few months. Yeah, but you like read everything. I know you've been going up really far back. Discord used to be a completely different environment. You know, it stems from me though. You know, your community is a reflection of yourself, and back then I was a lot more. I didn't have a filter eye that I have today. I used to like make a lot more like more like dark and kind of almost backhanded jokes when I first started streaming. And so a lot of people, and I was super sarcastic. I was always sarcastic 24/7, which meant that the people who joined my community were always sarcastic too, and it became a problem because
while I knew how to like turn off my like jokes, you know, I would give dark humor and do this and that, but I knew when to stop. The people who were in the server did not know when to stop, and it caused problems. They would start talking about the most controversial, icky topics, and they would just let it go on for a long time if like me or like another mod was not like awake to do anything about it. Someone could be like, my feelings are hurt, and people would joke about them having like hurt feelings. It was bad. Like I hated it to the point where I really wanted to delete it and remake it. But then I just kind of changed my content style, and it kind of fixed itself. So ever since I've been all haha giggles, wagtail, positive talkies, the Discord got better. So I gotta go. Okay, good night, bird boy. Good night. I hope to see you on Friday. It's my next stream. If you get mad at me, I think I might actually cry. Well, I'm also someone who's like kind of hard to make mad though. Like I feel like I only really get mad in like severe scenarios. Like I feel like I only get mad like you have to. I'm trying to think of things specifically that makes me really mad. Lying, like constant lying to my face, that will make me really mad. Like if I like, especially if I know that you're lying and you know that I know that you're lying, but you're still lying. Oh, that's one of my peeves. That's a peeve of mine. Another peeve of mine that would make me really angry is if you say something that's like an obscure fact. Squirrel. That's it. What was I talking about? God, that redeem is too effective. Oh, one of my pet peeves. One of my pet peeves is if you give me like a fun fact, right? And then I go, oh, I didn't know that. Or like something like small, like oh, I didn't know that. And people were like, and then people get mad at you for not knowing something. Like they'd be like, oh, it's common sense. I can't believe you didn't know that. You are how many years old and you didn't know this one piece of information? That's one of my pet peeves. That is literally one of my pet peeves. Hey Joe, how are you? There's a lot of things that I don't know. There's a lot of things that everyone don't know. And I think a lot of people like to assume that people know things that they probably should know, but they don't. But I guess because I'm a teacher, I look at things a bit differently. Like I understand that people are from different walks of life. It doesn't matter if you were 25 or the other person's 25 or this other person's 25, even though you're all the same age. You come from different households who have different beliefs, who do different things. So there's always going to be like a few small things here and there that you genuinely don't know because you just weren't taught it. There's a lot of things that I didn't know that people try to make fun of me for, but it's mostly because I was like really sheltered as a kid, right? Like, I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest out of the kiddos, and my parents really babied me for that. I was the baby girl, you know. I'm the youngest and I was the girl, you know. They really babied me. There's a lot of stuff I didn't have to do, which is interesting because that means Kotaru has to teach me a lot of things. He has to teach me a lot of what you shouldn't do and what you can do. He's been teaching me do's and don'ts on basic things. Things that, yes, I should know. Hey Jess, how are you? Things I should know, but I don't. Because I was very sheltered, and now I'm on my own for the first time in my entire life. I'm literally I'm in my mid-20s. I'm finally out on my own, living away from my parents. I'm like 4 months into living with just Kotaru, and I'm discovering new basic stuff every day. Because my parents did everything for me, and I wasn't allowed to leave the house very like much. I couldn't go out and go places with people. I had to, you know, and then they didn't have me do much. Like, I don't know how to mow the lawn. I never really took the trash out. My dad said that's what a man does. And so there's a lot of stuff that I just didn't do around the house because that's what a man does. But now I'm a homeowner. Homeowners don't have gender. There's no gender to homeowning. So now I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, how do I do that? Kotaru, show me. Show me, Kotaru. Show me, Kotaru. You want to cook yet? No, I don't know how to cook. You get to start from the mental hospital? Yeah! Welcome back, friend! Welcome, welcome! Are you out of the mental hospital already? Or you're going to... No, you said you got. It's past 10. So how does it feel being out of it? But hi, Jess. How are you? Jessica. I don't know how to cook. Have you learned how to change a tire yet? Do I need to know how to change a tire?
You have a car, don't you?
How do you change a tire? How do you change a tire?
Well, first you have to have something to lift the car.
Why can't I don't have nothing to lift the car? I'm not the Hulk, guys. No, I can't change a tire. I just found the little funny tire pressure gauge thing that Kotaru gave me. He showed me how to use that too. You untwist the tire thingy thing, and then you poke, and then you poke the end of the pressure gauge thingy into it, and it shows a number. And I don't remember. I got new tires, so I don't know how much air is supposed to be in my new tires. I don't know how much air is supposed to be in my new tires. But they're not flat because they're new. And it already had air in it. So that's pretty cool. Using Apple Pencil so it's hard to spell. You're spelling with an Apple Pencil? Girl, how you do that? That sounds really difficult. I'm happy because my sister called me. She makes me happy. Oh, that's so sweet. You're so cute. You love your sister that much. Aww. I like my sister too, but I don't talk to my sister that much. I don't know how to change a tire either. Okay. Because so we're all in this together. Yeah. Raise your hand if you know how to change a tire. My mother didn't teach me how to cook. In fact, my father probably taught me more. My mother tends to be a lazy cook. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to cook. There actually was a time where I wanted to learn. But when I wanted to learn, my mom kept shooing me away. Like, she'd be in the kitchen cooking. I'd be like, can I help? Can I help? Can you teach me how to do it? I want to learn how to do it. And she'd be like, no, get out of the kitchen. I don't want you in here. Get out of the kitchen. And there was like a solid like a month or two where I just kept bugging her. And she would always be like, no, I'm not, no. And then like fast forward a few months later, I done lost interest. And suddenly she's like, Cyan, are you trying to learn how to cook today? I'm like, no, I wanted to learn how to cook a few months ago and you kept telling me no. And now the interest is past. I don't really feel like it no more. I know how to change a tire and has done it several times. Why are you changing that many tires? Is your car okay? Is your car okay? Jessica, you can change a tire? Oh, I'm glad, because I cannot. Chemistry class probably taught me how to use recipes. I know how to cook too. I can make a potato bacon soup. I can make a potato bacon soup. That's it. That's all I can make. Pew, 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 pew. You just know less than most people. I disagree, because I've met people who also don't know a lot of things. Y'all should have seen my roommate in college. Y'all think I'm bad because I don't know things? My roommate in college did not know the same things as me plus more. She asked me for help to put the light bulb in her lamp. She asked me for help. She said, I can't figure it out. Which is funny, because funny thing about that is we both bought these wax warmers at the same time. I had also never put a light bulb into anything before because, again, my dad always did that. All right, I never had to. I would just be like, I need a light bulb. My dad would be like, okay, and then he'd put it in there, right? So college was my first time doing that. And at least I could do it on my own. I was like, okay, you just twisted, right? Yeah, you do just twist it. Okay, perfect. And I did it in 2 seconds. My roommate comes rushing into my room, bringing the light bulb and her little wax warmer. And she was like, I can't do it. It won't go in. I said, girl, you just twist it. Twist. And she was like, it's not twisting when I do it. So listen. There are a lot of people in this world who don't know a lot of things. Okay? At least I have problem solving skills, okay? I don't need to ask for help. Alright? I ain't never put a light bulb in. But you know what? I did not have to ask for help. I just did it. Her, on the other hand, she ain't never put a light bulb in. And she couldn't do it. And all you do is twist. That's it. You twist it. That's it. There's this thing called winter and black ice and snow and coldness, and for some reason you don't use summer tires during winter. Well, that depends on where you live, though. Cause like we don't really be using snow tires in the south like that. I mean, it don't be getting that cold. I mean, it gets cold, but not like that, you know. Beam. Kotaru, my last tires were snow tires. Yes.
No.
They were. No. I thought you were saying something about they being snow tires, and it was weird.
Actually, they might have been.
They were snow
It's
tires.
weird.
You said it was weird. Did you put snow tires on this time?
No.
You should have.
No.
If my car already has snow tires, you put more snow tires on it.
No.
What is the purpose of summer tires? What does a summer tire do?
Summer tires are for like sports car. What most people have is all season tire.
Okay, do I have an all-season tire?
Yes, I made you purchase the all season.
What makes a tire all-season?
It's good in the sun. It's good in the rain.
Why is
it's
it good in the sun and good in the rain? Is it the little groovy grooves on the bottom of this?
Rubber expert. I don't know.
Is it the grooves on the tire?
That's a part of it. That's a part of it.
I tend to live. All-season tires worked well. In the summer, it could be 30. So I don't know what Celsius is. I'm gonna need some freedom units. Can someone translate for me, please? I don't know what that means. Oh, it was 30 degrees Celsius. Wow. Whoa, that's so cold. Whoa. Yeah, 30 degrees Celsius. Whoa. That's like freezing. Did you give the dog food?
Food?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't feed her? I said she needed food. That's why you went upstairs.
That's not why I went upstairs.
What? I mean, I told you she needed food, and then you went upstairs. Go get the dog
I
food.
went upstairs to feed.
Also, Kotaru,
What's up?
you're such a good boy. Joel were doing that earlier. Okay. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that's hot. Negative 13. Negative 13. What are you, a penguin? You live in Antarctica? Negative 13. Some tires tend to have higher performance versus all season. You know what? I have the tires that are tiring. It'd be kind of tiring with the tire, you know. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a little burpy burp. Anyways, y'all, I gotta skedaddle. I know I usually... That's not true. I was say I don't usually stream for longer, but I have been kind of ending around two hours, and I gotta do my report cards, and it's already 9 o'clock, so I gotta finish those. Those are due tomorrow by the end of the workday, and I don't have time to do it tomorrow because I'm working, and they will hold you hostage at that school if you do not have your report cards done. You cannot leave the school until they get done. They will hold you hostage there, and that's not going to be me. That is not going to be me. Okay. All right, so we're going to do it. That's your offhand cursive? I saw it. Oh, now I get it. This is my offhand. Lot worse as you can see. This is my offhand. Lot worse as you can see. There we go. Procrastinating more than the middle school student. Hey, I did all of my report cards. I just have to add comments for 6 students. That's it. I just gotta add 6 students comments. That is it, and then I'm done. So it won't take long. I did like all of it today except for that. I just gotta figure out what to say. I don't know what to say for the first, like, what do you say during the first quarter? Nothing. Who we're rating? Let's find out. I have a lot of people on my following list right now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're gonna raid. I don't know this person say so anymore. He used to be SFW, but... Is Zashi still streaming? Why won't it let me unmute his audio? What? Why can't I unmute Zashi? Hello? It doesn't matter. We're gonna raid Zashi.
Even though I can't unmute him. We're gonna raise Zashi Washi, one of my oldest VTuber friends. Haven't talked to him in a hot minute, but we go way back. Way back then, there were monsters in my closet, but now there's a skeleton hiding in there. The clock is ticking away. Dolly goodbye, still falling every day. Someone on my shoulders kept me warm back then.